Have we ever paused amidst the bustle of life, contemplating who we truly are amidst the vast ocean of this journey? Socrates once said, "Know thyself." These wise words serve as a window to deeper self-discovery. We are invited to delve into the depths of self-awareness, understand our emotions, and cultivate meaningful relationships in a life full of significance. There is no better time than now to embark on this journey. In a relaxed yet enthusiastic atmosphere, let us together navigate the corridors of meaningful life, unearth wisdom from ancient philosophers, and apply their thoughts in the context of our modern lives. Join us on this journey, for true self-discovery is the key to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Let's start now. Self-awareness. Have you ever wondered why on the stage of life, despite being the protagonist, we sometimes feel lost amidst the antagonists of everyday life? Today, we will uncover how self-awareness can be your compass on this journey. Understanding yourself is like having a map in an unknown land. When you know yourself, you identify not only your strengths but also your vulnerabilities, turning obstacles into steps for your growth. Imagine having the clarity to recognize when negative comments do not reflect who you are, but rather who others choose to be. Introspection is a journey to your center, not to isolate yourself, but to build stronger bridges with others. As if by diving deep into yourself, you emerge with a shield capable of reflecting others' negativity without letting it seep into yourself. And how to practice this art through continuous reflection. Make it a ritual like drinking water or breathing. Let every challenging situation be an invitation to ask yourself, what lesson can I take from this about myself? By doing this, you not only deactivate toxic people but also pave the way for wiser decisions. Now look around you, see every interaction as an opportunity to practice this self-awareness, because in the end, the greatest victory is over oneself, achieving a state of peace and control that no one can disturb. And remember, in this journey of self-awareness, every step you take illuminates the path for others to find theirs too. Forgiveness and remembrance. In our journey through life, we encounter moments of choice, emotional crossroads that determine not only who we are but who we will become. Speaking of forgiveness and remembrance means navigating these often turbulent waters in search of a safe haven called inner peace. But how do we maintain this delicate balance between forgiving and not forgetting? Forgiveness does not mean erasing memories, but rather redefining our relationship with them. Imagine yourself as a sculptor. Every experience, good or bad, is a rough marble block. Forgiveness is the tool that allows us to carve beauty out of pain. But remembrance indeed is the guide that prevents us from cutting our fingers in the process. Consider this: when we forgive, we make space in our hearts for new connections, healthier relationships that bloom in the fertile ground of understanding and empathy. But by remembering, we build fences around this garden, not to keep others out, but to protect young plants from the storms of the past. Resilience is the most beautiful flower in this garden. It does not grow despite facing difficulties. It grows because we learn from it. It's the memory of past winters that teaches us to appreciate the spring sun. The healthiest relationships are not the ones without conflict, but those where we have learned to dance in the midst of the rain. Guided by the memory of previous storms, so as you navigate this path, remember that forgiveness is opening the door to the future, but remembering is keeping the key. It's not about living in the past, but using its lessons to build a better tomorrow. This is the art of living, balancing the lightness of forgiveness with the wisdom of remembrance. I invite you to reflect, how does this balance manifest in your life? How can you use forgiveness to make room for new experiences while keeping remembrance as a guardian protecting your growth? Now move forward with confidence. Use forgiveness as wings to soar high and remembrance as roots to stay grounded. Ultimately, it's this balance that makes us whole, allowing us to experience deep relationships and build resilience that always leads us to grow. Emotional stability. Navigating the turbulent seas of human interaction requires more than just knowing how to swim. Finding yourself amidst toxic people is like being in waters infested with harmful currents. The key to crossing these waters without being swept away by the currents is emotional stability. But how can one maintain calm and balance in such challenging scenarios? The answer lies in the power of self-awareness and effective stress management. Imagine your mind as a vast ocean. The waves on the surface are your fluctuating emotions driven by the wind, but beneath this tumultuous surface lies a deep place of peace. Awareness without disturbance is diving that takes you there. Practicing means learning to breathe underwater, recognizing storms without being engulfed by them. Every moment of awareness is a reminder that you are not your emotions, you are the sky they pass through, vast and unchanging. By developing this awareness, you cultivate mental resilience, an invisible shield that toxic people cannot penetrate. Stress management acts as a compass in this ocean. Techniques like deep breathing, positive visualization, and regular physical activity are coordinates that guide us back to balance, even when the currents try to divert us from our path. Building this emotional stability is not an easy task but incredibly liberating. It's building an internal lighthouse that guides you back to tranquility, no matter how dark the night, and more than that, it's discovering that within you lies a tremendous power of regeneration and peace. Therefore, remember, when you encounter toxic people, don't try to calm the storm, calm yourself. The sea will calm itself, and by practicing awareness and stress management, you will not only survive toxic currents but also learn to navigate with confidence and calmness regardless of the sea conditions. Setting boundaries. Have you ever noticed how sometimes we feel overwhelmed because we fail to say no when necessary? Setting boundaries is not just about creating limits, but about paving the way for healthier relationships and honest well-being. Imagine your life as a garden. Boundaries are like fences protecting your precious plants. Without them, anyone can enter and trample the flowers, right? But when you have these fences, you choose who can enter and how they can interact with your space. Have you ever felt trapped in situations where you feel exhausted simply because you couldn't say no? This feeling of exhaustion is not a sign of weakness, but a warning that your boundaries are being tested. Setting boundaries is an act of courage, saying that this is me, and this is what I need to feel valued and safe. And you know what? By doing so, you not only protect yourself but also teach others to respect your space, creating relationships based on mutual respect. But how to do it without appearing distant or rigid? The key lies in communication. Openly discussing your boundaries is not a sign of selfishness but self-awareness and self-respect, saying that I value our relationship and want to make it the best it can be for both of us. This not only strengthens the bond but also promotes an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. Now I invite you to take action. Think about your boundaries. Are they clearly defined? If not, what is the first step you can take today to start setting them? Remember, every small step in the journey to building healthier relationships and respected personal space is a valuable step. So, shall we embark on this journey towards self-awareness and mutual respect together? Energy, intelligence. Have you ever paused to think that just as we recharge our phones every day to ensure they function, we also need to recharge our energy? I'm not just talking about getting enough sleep or taking vacations. I'm referring to energy intelligence, the art of managing your own energy in a way that affects not only yourself but also the people around you, creating a peaceful environment and promoting healthy behaviors. Think about meditation, for example. More than just moments of peace and tranquility, meditation is a powerful tool for realigning your mind and body, allowing you to reconnect with your center and generate positive energy. Have you ever noticed how a simple meditation session can change your day, making it calmer and more productive? And what about nutrition? Just as we choose quality fuel for our cars to make them perform better, the type of food we consume can be the fuel we need to optimize our energy. A balanced diet rich in nutrients not only keeps the body healthy but also the mind, directly affecting our ability to stay calm and make wise decisions. But here's where insight is crucial. Managing your own energy is not limited to individual practices but also involves knowing how your energy affects others and how you can positively influence the environment around you. Have you ever noticed how someone's calm and peaceful presence can calm the entire room? That's the power of energy intelligence. Now I invite you to reflect. How do you manage your energy? Do you give yourself the right mental and physical fuel to face the challenges of everyday life? Remember, small practices introduced into your routines like meditation and mindful eating can make a big difference. So, are you ready to start replenishing your energy intelligently and positively influence the world around you? If you enjoyed this, leave a comment and like to help this video reach more people, and don't forget to subscribe. Focus on goals. In our daily journey toward success and personal fulfillment, one skill is crucial: the ability to stay focused on our goals. Believe me, it's not just about having a list of goals but about the inner strength to stay on track, especially when faced with difficulties or people intentionally or unintentionally trying to distract us from the path. This is where emotional intelligence comes in. Our true superpower. Individuals with high emotional intelligence have a sharp radar to identify and protect themselves from toxic influences. They understand that the environment around them can either fuel or drain their motivation. How do they do it? First, through self-awareness, recognizing their emotions and how those emotions affect their actions. This deep understanding allows them to remain calm and clear even when surrounded by negativity. Additionally, the ability to empathize, another pillar of emotional intelligence, helps understand the motives behind others' actions without letting those actions affect their emotional balance. Instead of getting caught up in others' drama, these individuals use empathy to protect themselves and move forward, keeping their goals clear. But how is this applied in practice? Let's simplify it. Imagine your goals as lighthouses on the horizon. The waves and storms are distractions and toxic people that pop up along the way. With your internal compass of emotional intelligence, you can navigate through these turbulent waters without losing sight of your goals. Adjusting your sails, actions, and reactions to stay on course. Now I invite you to reflect. What lighthouses are you seeking? How do waves try to distract you from the path? And most importantly, how can you adjust your sails to stay focused on what truly matters? Remember, success and personal satisfaction are not just about achieving goals but about the journey to get there, facing and overcoming obstacles with resilience and emotional intelligence. So, stay focused, protect your energy, and move forward because true strength lies within you. Take control of your life with the wisdom of the greatest philosophers in history. Stoicism in the 21st century is your map to resilience, well-being, and prosperity. Turn challenges into victories, stress into strength, uncertainty into clarity. Click now on the linked comments and start your Stoic journey towards a successful and fulfilling life. Get your ebook today. Seeking support. In our journey through life, we encounter mountains that seem insurmountable, challenges and obstacles test our strength. But no matter how much we believe in our ability to overcome them alone, there is a fundamental truth that we cannot ignore. We all need support. The journey becomes lighter and more meaningful when shared with friends, family, or professionals who offer a helping hand, comforting words, or different perspectives. Imagine facing a labyrinth alone. You try to find a way out, navigating paths that lead to dead ends. Now imagine you have a drone that can see the labyrinth from above. The drone represents the people supporting you. They offer perspectives that you, trapped in the labyrinth, cannot see. Friends and family may not have all the answers, but just by listening and sharing experiences, they can shed light, showing paths that were previously unseen. And when it comes to emotional or psychological challenges, guidance from professionals can be the guide we need to cross dense and dark forests. Psychologists, therapists, and counselors are like experienced explorers who know shortcuts and hidden traps in the forests of our minds. Seeking support is not a sign of weakness. It's a demonstration of strength. It acknowledges that we are social beings interconnected and that our ability to grow and overcome challenges exponentially grows when we are open to receiving help. Different perspectives and experiences from others are like puzzle pieces that when combined can complete the picture we are trying to form. So, when you face challenges, remember that you don't have to face them alone. Reach out, share your difficulties, and let diverse perspectives and support help you overcome what may seem insurmountable obstacles. Listening to each other. In a life that feels busy, we often get caught up in noise, not just from the outside but also from within. Our minds scream with to-do lists, worries about the future, and concerns about the past, leaving us isolated from the world around us and from ourselves. But in this noise, there's an opportunity to connect more deeply, to find peace within peace. How can we do it? Through the art of listening. Listening is not just about capturing the words spoken by others, but about fully being present in the moment, opening our hearts to receive what they say without judgment or commentary. It's about creating a safe space where someone can share their experience without fear of judgment or belittlement. Think of listening as tuning in the slow signals on your old radio receiver. As you turn the knob and adjust the antenna, the signal becomes stronger, clearer. Likewise, with listening, when you give full attention to the speaker, when you let their words come in without interruption, it allows them to feel heard and valued. By putting ourselves in the proper listening position, we open the door to building deeper, more meaningful relationships with those around us. It's also a powerful way to strengthen our relationship with ourselves. When we give ourselves time to truly listen to what we say to ourselves, we can recognize harmful thought patterns and replace them with more positive and loving inner dialogue. Listening, ultimately, is a gift we give to others and to ourselves. It's a way to create deeper connections and experience true presence with each other. So, as you step into the world today, take the time to truly listen to others and yourself. Make room for their stories, for heart-to-heart conversations. Because in the silence, that's where we find our true strength, the power to connect with the world around us more deeply and authentically. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Don't miss out on the opportunity to delve deeper into understanding yourself and enhancing your relationships. Remember, the path to self-discovery is filled with treasures waiting to be unearthed. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more insightful content. See you in the next video.